Hi guys, so this video would be about 7x7 last 4 edges. I made one and I posted on like my Instagram page, but it was like months ago. So I think I should make another one because I have two methods that I'm gonna be demonstrating. So I will maybe separate into two videos on kind of like demonstrating the two methods separately. So yeah, for me, I'm using. So I'll be demonstrating the method that I'm using right now first, then the another one second, which like was which the method is what I was using. I'll do it next. So very simple. You just treat it like 5x5, but no, like the size is bigger, so it's 7x7. So let me scramble up the edges. So this is how I practice um, the last 4 edges on big cubes. So I think I've like demonstrate this like practice method before, but yeah, yeah, I think it's pretty good. So what I'm doing is I'm scrambling up the edges, then I would just pair them up. So like this. So let yep is scramble. So what I would do is okay. So okay, after finishing up your 8 edges, 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, then you go do something like this. Like you do something like this. Okay, then you finish up all 8 edges. Okay, then in this position, what you're doing, what you should be doing in this method is I would take the edges from the back out, like just the same as what I do for 5x5 and 6x6. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to solve the middle three ones first. These three are the most important pieces that have to solve it. Okay, at the very beginning, you can also solve the outer ones if you can do it at the same time. It would be great. But if you cannot, then you can just solve the middle ones first, then move on to the outer ones, which is still okay. Still okay. So okay, now I'll do this one because it looks kind of like easy. I would say I'll do the green and red like this. I'll slice. Okay, now I can do either the one at the back or the one here, which in this case I need an outer one to match this one, and I need a middle one to match this one, right? The like this one and this one. So I can do this one or this one as well. So it doesn't really matter to me. So like if I'm using this grip, it would be better for me to insert like this. So that I'll just do this one. So 2 out of 3, then the last one. Slice that this one, which I can do like this. So I can pair up this one. So it's done. The next step, you can solve it like this. So if in this case there's no parity, you just do a double slice. Slice it back. Then remember to do a U2 to move the unsolved one on onto the front. Okay, so this should be like this, which every middle ones are done. So what you're now left with is basically a 5x5. So 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. So so the following just basically the same as 5x5, which I will in this case I will just take the middle one out, insert like this, solve this one first, solve the whole one. Then I'll maybe try to look for the one at the back like this, because when I insert the same one as this I would have to do a flip, which is not great. So I'm doing this. Okay, so I can do something like this. Okay, that will just flip, slice, so that I can start a cycle instead of slice flip slice, which just directly solving it but without starting another cycle, which is not great. Okay, so I'm solving this one, then I will just solve like this because I don't want to break this up, so I'll do like this. Okay, then I'm left with outer parity. So it's basically like this. Okay, so I will do another example, which for better interpretation. So I'll just scramble them up. We just So yep, you're just basically reducing the edges onto a 5x5, so from 7x7 to a 5x5. So you can basically utilize all like the techniques that you're using in 5x5 last wedges onto 7x7s, which they're basically the same. Big like maybe they're, because since they're both single number cube, like not even numbers, so like it kind of like it works similarly, I would say. So same, take the two, like take the ones at the back, from the back onto the top like this. I'll flip this one so that I can solve this solve this one. Orange and green slice. I can either look at this or this, but they're the same, so I can just randomly insert maybe something good. I cannot think of anything, but to do it like this, solve it like slice to size on this is not the best, but no, this is the only way that I can do it. So what I'm doing here is, since I cannot start a cycle, so why don't I just solve this right ahead? No, I can just solve it right ahead, then move on to another cycle or do another stuff. So if you encounter what I did, so you have to do a slice with slice in order for you to solve the 3 meter ones, then go ahead, solve the full edge instead of just taking it out, do another cycle or flipping, whatever. So I would recommend you guys to just go straight ahead, solve this one, insert the one down there so I can start cycle right over here. Since this one is done, so I only left with these two, right? These two. So what I'm doing is I'm now just insert randomly. It doesn't really matter because it's gonna be a parity case. So like this, then it's done basically. Then I have this one solved already, so I've level 3, so it's basically just a cycle. Just cycle basically. Just flip it, stuff like this, then you're done. So basically, what you're doing is you're reducing the 7x7 edges into a 5x5. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 1, 3 at once. So 3 together, then 3, 1, 2, 3. So just the method I'm currently using. So yeah, here are 2 examples, which basically you just solve the 3 meter ones. So if you're using slice with slice to solve the middle ones, then go ahead solve the full ones, because you're not gonna do it you're gonna do it eventually, so it doesn't really matter, and you're left with 2 unsolved ones. Then just what I did, I would just maybe do a parity L or whatever L you require to solve the interior ones, just to go solve it straight ahead. Then you'll remain with 5x5. So which is pretty straightforward, and I made a video on that as well. So hope you guys enjoy it, and now we'll make another video on the second method that I was using before using this one. So yep, hope you guys enjoy it.